Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to this e-learning system. We want us to master how to use it. This is Hilton High School Mukono, and this is our e-learning system. So just allow me in a few minutes to take you through our e-learning system. Our e-learning system, you just have to come to your computer the way you see it on the screen. Then look for the browser, for example, Google Chrome. It can be Microsoft Edge. It can be Opera Mini. Any other browser that you may be using, Mozilla Firefox and others. You just have to come and double click on it. And once you double click on it, it is going to load. And once it loads, let me expand it. From here, I click www.hiltonhs e-learning, as you can see, e-learning.com. Then you press the enter key, and once you press the enter key, it is going to load and it will show you the interface. Now from this interface, ladies and gentlemen, you type in your login credentials, that is the username and the password. The username, of course, as a bona fide user or subscriber, you must be having the username handy plus its password. From here, after now, mine you see by default, since this is my computer, you can see Daniel.mutiaba. Then I'm putting in my username. Then I'll type in my username. Then I press login. Then you give it few minutes. As long as your internet is steady and strong enough, it will not take a lot of seconds. And this is the interface, ladies and gentlemen. In my account, you can see ICT Computer Studies, because I teach ICT Computer Studies, despite the fact that I'm the administrator for this course, for this page, for the website. But as a bona fide user, it must show you the interface, the subjects that you teach. If you a learner, then you see specifically the subjects that you subscribe to. Ladies and gentlemen, this point, I'm taking you through this system. From here, I'm just scrolling to show you what is embedded within. On your left, you can see site home. Of course, mine you will see so many, because I have so many rights within a system. But yours you may see few. However, what you have to note at this point, you come and click on site home. Ladies and gentlemen, once you click on site home, it takes you to the interface, login interface for all the classes. Here you can see Senior 5, Senior 3, Senior 2, Senior 1. These are the classes that we so far have. If, for example, you're going to teach in Senior maybe 5, you have to click on Senior 5. That class, you click on the class. After clicking on a class, you scroll downwards here. Of course, you'll be in position to see every subject that is offered within, but you do not have rights to enter every subject. So you just have to mind your business by coming and selecting your subject that you teach. So after selecting, I'll just click on it, ladies and gentlemen, and once I click on it, it will show me the previous topics that I taught. But from this point, of course, as you can see, me, I have been teaching. If you're teaching for the first time, of course, you find something to do with the topics. Let me demonstrate for you this using some other subject, because mine is a lot of stuff. Let me take you back to this dashboard. Let me use some other subject, since I have the right to enter every subject. Allow me to take you to that. I've said click on site home, come to the subject. For example, we have agreed that we are going to teach in senior 5. Let me say I'm going to teach general paper. Okay, let me say I'm going to teach fine art. Okay, then this is what I will see. Now for you, if it is your first time to log in, this is what you will see. Exactly. You can see announcements, you can see topic 1, topic 2, topic 3, topic 4, ladies and gentlemen. And on your right, you can see turn editing on, plus the settings button. And on the left, you can see participants, badges, competences, grades, general and topics. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, please note that you come and click on edit and turn editing on. Once you click on turn editing on, ladies and gentlemen, you can see some change. If I click turn editing off, you can see, have you noticed some change? Yes or no? Respond to me yes, it is okay. Yes, good, great. Then I click on turn editing on, and once I click there, I want to explain each and every point here. That you can see announcements, you can see on your right edit, meaning you can edit this announcements. It works when you want to send some instructions to your learners prior to your lesson or prior to the day of the lesson. So instead of calling it announcements, you can choose maybe to give it another name by clicking on pen-like structure here. I've clicked on it, and I'm free to come and type the name of maybe my announcement or the nature of my communication that I want to make to this particular student. So I come and I say maybe I'm going to put in instructions. So I've typed instructions and I'm pressing the enter key. Instead of announcements, it is now instructions, ladies and gentlemen. You can change it to any other name. Please note it. You can change it to any other name. I guess you can get me. At this point, you come here. You can choose to hide the instructions. You can choose to hide. You can choose to move to right. You can choose society to move to the right. You can choose to move to the left. It is okay. It will go back to the left. You can choose to hide it. Hide it means, if you select the button hide, it means they will not be in position to see it from the video handsets or computers. It will only be you to see these instructions. But of course, if you have set the instructions for a particular student or for that particular class, it is okay. Leave it. Don't hide it. Duplicate. You are multiplying it. If I select duplicate, you can see it is duplicated. I can duplicate, and I say maybe it's going to be under topic 1. I'll have a copy. I continue to duplicate, ladies and gentlemen, such that every topic I'll have some communication to make. I guess you can get me. Then at this point, I've duplicated this. I can come and I drag this to another topic here. I'm setting up my page prior to the class, prior to the lesson, or to the time of the lesson. Get me right. I come and I'm duplicating this. I want to duplicate because I assume that every topic I have to make some communication. Maybe instructions can come in form of in form of course outline, no problem. So now at this point I'm free to come and drag this to another topic. I can go ahead and do, okay, the idea of duplication, you have understood it. The idea of changing this from instructions, you have understood it. I click on pen like button, I'm free to delete, and this time round I'm putting course, maybe I call it course outline, enter key. You can see now topic number 1, this is my course outline. Maybe this pen like structure, then I delete. Maybe this one, it is also going to be a course outline or content outline or information or you communication, no problem. Come on, type it, communication, enter. Just like that, as simple as that. I want to show you something here, ladies and gentlemen, here. That here I can choose to come. I want to effect this. If I want to put my instructions, ladies, if I come to this, I can come back to topic 1 and I rename it. I'm sorry for I'm not teaching art, but I'm just demonstrating. I don't know much what I don't know what is told. I don't know much about art. I don't know much about the content of art. But if I knew, let me just give. Please, let me, for the purpose of the demonstration, let me just give some lay examples. I don't know much about art. Please excuse me for this. So now here I can say, maybe I can say topic number 1, history of art. That is my topic number 1. Okay. Then I come under my course outline. I want to give them the course outline. Then once I click on the course outline, then to show it, we can see a button. Of course, read this information. General news and announcements, separate groups or participants. It is all participants. Add instructions. Then once I click on add a new topic, I come here and my topic is about maybe course outline. You can maintain it, no problem. It is content outline. Maybe content outline. Content outline. Okay, so I come to the message and I'm putting the content outline. For example, I can come and I bullets are here, or I can choose to number 1. Maybe we shall talk about the definition of art. Maybe another one, origin of art. 3, please name it. You put your content outline. You put the content outline for your topic or under your topic. If it is a communication, please come to the message here and then put clear information, clear communication. If it is instructions, put clear instructions. You can choose to bullet them, or you can choose to make a paragraph or make paragraphs. No problem. The depth or the length of the message, if it is upon you, doesn't limit. So after putting that, maybe major concepts in art. Okay, I assume this is my content outline. Then I post to, you click on post to forum, and there you are. This is what you can see, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you can see. When learners come, they will click. We shall see where how learners view it, or how they will view it. They will find the content outline, and then they will be able to see it. Just like that. If you want to edit, come and click here and edit. If at all you want to delete, come and click on delete and then delete. No problem. Then you can ask me, sir, how do we go back? Teacher, how do we go back to where we were? To the general setup of the page. Where? You see here. You see these buttons here on top. a class course, class in year 5 art, history of art. So I can choose to come back to art here, and then it will take me back to where I was. Okay, so from here I'm free, and I assume my topic is set. The course outline is also set. Then if I may choose to hide this from the learners, hide it, or assign roles. I can choose to delete, no problem. Please make good use of it. Take time, and you go through, you maneuver through those buttons and familiarize yourself with it. I'll just allow me go to something very, very important here, and this is the add an activity or resource. I click on add an activity or resource. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to be keen on this. Pay attention. You can see start the blue button. You can see once you click on all displays, all that is contained under activities, and all that is contained under resources. Please, this one, note it. So whatever that is under activities, whatever that is under resources, if I click on all, I will see all of them at a go. I may not explain everything here, but maybe to make you go through, to orient you on some few, of course, on the ones that are more important. As of now, of course, I will keep on designing coming up with some of these tutorials here to help us familiarize ourselves with the system. I don't want to over-prolong this. Okay, just allow me go to assign, and I talk about an assignment button and big blue button for now. The rest we shall talk about them in the subsequent tutorials. I think I can talk about this and file, and then big blue button here. Let me first talk about file here. You use the file when you want to assign your learners the notes prior to the day of your teaching, because it is not so much paramount, it's very much important and feasible for you to come live and then start dictating. The ideal situation would be for you to upload the notes right away, take time, give instructions, let them copy. For example, you have today is Tuesday or Wednesday, you have a lesson on Friday. Upload your notes, give instructions, tell them by Friday please make sure you have this. Then let them copy, and then give them to take their own time. They copy. By the time of the live lesson, that's when we are going to use the big blue button. You assume, we assume they have already copied the notes. So, and this is one of the main advantages with this system here, an additional advantage. So here I'm able to come here and assigning my first file that I'm going to send to the learners. Maybe it is called the background. History. Okay, let me call it history of art. So I put history of art, then I'm putting description of this. Description here, it may be the content outline. Under history of art, okay, it can be in form of maybe guidance, still no problem. So you put maybe it can be in form of an overview about the topic that you're going to teach, or that you will teach at that point. So you come here, by the end of this, maybe it can be in form of objectives. So you can say objectives or main objectives. So I come here and I'm putting number 1 by end of this topic, learners are expected to have to have mastered or to have understood the following. Then you are free to come and bullet. Number one, you keep on bulleting. Then after here, you come and click on display description on a course page. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't talk much about the course page. The course page, it is the subject. The subject page. Course here, the course. The subject, sorry. So members, at this point you come and click on file. There is folder and file. Then you come and click on file here. Then from here, you click on content bank. You click on server files. You either click on recent files. Okay, let me explain something here. Content bank is when you stored. I think I will design some video, some tutorial taking you through how you upload the content bank. You can keep storing your information within this system here. Then it has that provision where you keep your files, like a content bank, like a book bank. Server files, you pick them from the server. There is also that provision. Recent files, from the files that were used recently. Then upload a file. Now I'll take you through this. Upload a file. Then you come and choose upload file. You choose here. You come and you choose a file that you want. For example, my file is about to, maybe let me go to my desktop here, teaching resources. My file, maybe it is this. Maybe it is testing. That is my file. I'm assuming it is testing. Then you come and click open. There you are. If you are to use URL, once you click on URL, it will take you to the website. You must be in the know of the URL. For example, URL, what do I mean? Uniform resource locator. Like as you can see, let me take you to this. If you can see this, for example, I want to know the history of art. So I come and type search history of art. Enter. So you can see sort of art here. Wikipedia is talking about some history of art. Art history has still under Wikipedia. Britannica has something about history of art. Maybe I'm so much interested in history of art by Wikipedia here. So once I click on Wikipedia here, it opens the history of art. Now the URL here, do you see up here where you see the highlight? That is the URL, the Uniform Resource Locator. So once I click on that, I right click on it, I've selected it. Okay, I go back to the file. This time around I don't have a file on my computer, but I just want to pick something from the internet and I assign it to my learners here. So I come here, and then after copying the other side, right click, I come here and I select copy, or you press Ctrl V. Then you say download. Then as you click on download, you're downloading it into your system here. Then from here you are able to come and this is what we have downloaded. I am able to come and select this file, and I select, if I'm not if it is not the one, you see, have a load. So you select and then you upload the one that you want. So you select this file, there you are. Just in case you have happened to use a link URL, but I would advise you to keep using or to use upload file, whereby you must have taken time to, number one, prepare that file, of course, to prepare your own notes, somewhere on the computer, and then here you are able to send it to the learners so that they can access it in time prior to your day of teaching. So now at this point I said upload the file, come and select, maybe you selected testing, upload, then click upload this file here. You can choose save it as maybe the name that will appear. Maybe let me say history of art, maybe say notes. I'm clicking upload. There we are. You give it time, of course, based on the strength of your internet that it is going to take to upload or to load online. If the network is not so good, then it will take a lot of time. I pray it doesn't take a lot of time. So at this point here, it has taken a lot of time here. It has taken a lot of time here. It has taken a lot of time here. So now here, because after that, this window, it's called a file picker. When it is done, it must be in position to disappear, and then you go back to the general page. So here we are. Then you come after that, you come and we have appearance. Of course, appearance, you can choose the size, shoulder size, shoulder type, or you choose display resource description, which is okay. Common module settings, you can have ID number, which you not provide. If you don't have it, don't bother, struggle to put anything there. Restrict access, you can restrict access here. Of course, I will design some other tutorials take you through that, because they are not so important as of now. Okay, so I come and select save and display. So once I select save and display, then it is going to display for me here. This is what I have. This is the picture I picked, and these are the objectives. They would have displayed here, and here I'm free to come. If these learners want to know course content, they will have to come here and click on it, and then they will read through the course outline. They will read through the course outline, and then they will be in position to understand. As you can see, now the question is, how do we go back through the other page? So now I've just taken you through how to set how to upload a file. Let us go back to where we were here at. I'm clicking on that. Here we are. Then at this point, if these learners are to come, you see how this is how their work is going to be displayed. How this work is going to be displayed on their handsets. They will see history of art, course outline, history of art, whereby this is downloadable, like the way you see it. Once I click on it, it loads. If it is a file, then he or she will be in position to download that file. Okay, let me go back at here. Something here. Let me go back here, because I want you to get it clearly. I said come and click on activity or resource. Here we are. I said from here you can either click on all. Even if you click on activities, we are looking for file. From file here, I said come and put the file name. Okay, maybe notes. Put instructions. Copy. Download the notes. Download these notes and copy them in your books. We have a live lesson, or we shall have a live lesson. So we shall have a live lesson on Friday. Put a date. Okay. Now these are the instructions. Of course, this is the description of the notes that you have put. And you have decided to give it a name notes. You can give it any other name. So at this point here, you come and click on file. I said you come to upload. By default, it brings upload a file. Choose the file. Then from this point, I come and I choose. Maybe I'm choosing this. Maybe these are the ones. There you are. Then at this point, come and select upload this file here. So because it is empty, that's why it is showing me here. Let me pick something that is not empty anyway. Okay, let me pick this once again. Okay, here we are. Upload the file. Upload a file. I don't know that that one is very big. Upload a file. It is showing me in the background. Okay, so I'm just dragging this. Just taking time. I think that file is just big. Okay. Then I'm dragging this and I'm uploading. So you give it time to upload. Once it uploads, this is what you can see, the slide name here. Okay, then after that you come and select this save and display. Save and display. Select save and display. So once you select save and display, give it time, then it will load, and this is what you can see. This is what you can see. Okay, so let us go back to art. We are going back. So this is what we can see, and now these are the notes. If the learner comes, he or she will have to come and click on this, and then you will see it downloading. You see it is downloading. Then the learner is able, as long as he is a subscriber to this, Gordon, as long as this is a subscriber to this, then you will see it downloading. There you are, and there you're done. So the learner will have to follow the instructions to 1, to download the notes as you have instructed, 3, to copy them the book. Then you have also communicated the time for the lesson. So now at that point, let me just take you on the last bit of it, and that is when you want to conduct a live lesson with these learners here. So you click on add an activity or resource, and this is what you will see. And then you come and click on big blue button, or even if you click on all, you see big blue button. Even if you click on activities, you will see big blue button. Even if you click on resources, you will see of course you click on activities, then you see the big blue button here. I click on it. Once you click on it, you give it time to load. And thereafter here you come to the virtual. It's called virtual classroom. Ladies and gentlemen, first pay attention on this. We have this. It is adding a new big blue button to install of art. Instant type. It is activity or room with recording. That's what we want, whereby your class you'll be in position to record and do other activities like teaching. Virtual classroom name. You come and put the virtual classroom name. Okay. Maybe this virtual classroom is going to be introduction to history of art. Okay, notify this to the user. I notify this change to users enrolled, people who are subscribers within this subject here. So you activate. Say it once you post it, they will be in position to receive the notification, a simple notification about what you have done. When you come to classroom setting here, there's nothing that you do. If you want to wait for a modulator before you enter that class, they'll have to wait for you. It will be you to confirm. Those of you who are using some other systems like Zoom, you will see. So before you enter, someone has to, to allow you in. So if you want also the same setting, you come and activate wait for modulator, such that before you enter that class, no one will be in a position to enter it. So you activate wait for modulator. Session to be recorded. It is okay. If you don't want it to be recorded, deactivate it or uncheck that box. View recordings. So you come here to all participants. No recording can be edited. It is okay. So the most important session here, part here is schedule for session. So you click on schedule for session. I want to explain this. So now, if you want to schedule for a session, for example, your lesson is on Friday, and it is Friday at 10:30. No one will be in position to click and enter that class before that time comes. That's what it means. For example, you come join open, you activate or enable this by checking this box, enable. When is Friday? 3 days from now. 3 days from now, meaning it will be 27th. So we are setting 27th August. Same month, same year. The time is going to be 10. We have said 10:30. Maybe 10:30. Okay, 10:20. Okay, that is it. Then join close. That is when the users or the students will be in position to join that class. Prior to that, the button will not be active. So I come here, I click on enable join close, such that if the time for the lesson ends, no one will be in position to join through that link. So I come, maybe my lesson is going to be for 1 hour. I come from 10 to 11 what? 11:20. There we are. Then here I'm able to save and display. Activity completion is not an assignment. You only tackle it when you were handling an assignment. I'll talk about it in the next tutorial. That is assignment. We shall talk about the assessment if that time comes. So now at this point, you come and click on competences when you are assessing. That one, please note it. So I come and select save and display. Okay. How about a situation when you have not set or scheduled a session? It means your button will be on after or even before the time for the lesson to be on, whereby everyone will be able to, any subscriber will be able to click on it and join the class, get out like that anytime it is on, which is not good. So what you do, that's what you are all to do, and this is what we have. Due to the time for this, there must be a greater. Okay, something here that was lacking. 27th, it must have been 27th here, and then this system is so much sensitive. You can't miss some steps. So I click on it. If everything is set well, all is well set, then I'll be in position to see. It will take me back to this. So this notification that you see on your screen, introduction to history of art, this conference has not started until that time and until that date that you'll be able to open. I want to set for you something here when it is active. When it is active. So I had to enter this class and then I show you how you can join. You know, come to art. I've gone back. I come and click on activity or resource here, and then I click on big blue button here, as I told you. Once you click on it, I'm giving it the name here, introduction to history of art. I'm assuming we are going to have this class now. Okay, I'm scheduling for this session. Join in. It is 16:31. Let me say 16:30. 33. Closed. Maybe same time, same everything. 40. Okay. Enough. Okay, let me reduce to 32. 32. Okay. I'm displaying here. So once I'm done, I click on save and display. So save and display. I'm clicking on that button, save and display. Please save and display. Anything? Okay, notify display users. Okay, save and display. Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry. What is it? What is it? What is it? Did I say it correctly? Okay. Introduction to history of art. Okay, notify this by learners to the users enrolled. Schedule for session. So you click here. I'm scheduling this session. Okay, 33. 33 is okay. Ending maybe 40. Then you come and select the save and display. Okay, let us see this. Okay, you can see, ladies and gentlemen, here that because the time that we set it has already passed, or it is exactly that. That's why we are seeing join session button here. But the other one, the first example, we could not see. We saw a notification that this conference has not yet started, and then they showed us the date and the time for its start, or when it is expected to start. So now what you do, after now setting that, you're going to join the class that you're going to teach. Because I'm talking to a tutor, this tutorial is for a tutor, for a teacher, or for the facilitator. So you click on join session here. Ladies and gentlemen, once you click on join session here, this is what you can see. It takes you to the live button, as you can see. Please, you give it time and make sure your internet is stable. It's stable enough such that you can be in position to be connected to the live lesson here. Okay, so now attention here. At this point here, you were seeing this. Would you like to join the audio or listen only? I want to explain this. If you select listen only, as a teacher, they will not be in position to hear you. Your microphone will be muted. If you select microphone, your microphone will be on, so that once you speak, you'll be in position to be heard by the participants or by the learners for that matter. So I advise you to use microphone. Even when you're a participant, if at all you know you're going to discuss something, better you use the microphone, so that once you enter the class, make sure you're disciplined enough to mute your microphone. So I'm choosing microphone here, and then after choosing microphone here, then you're going to first an echo test. That is the echo test. That one is so important. Sometimes you now click on yes. But sometimes people join minus testing their microphone, and once they join, they tell them, please speak, we are not hearing you, we can't hear you. Remember, when the microphone is not working, or microphone is not working. So it is better for you to test it. That's why it is giving you that provision of testing it. Now at this point here, ladies and gentlemen, with this big blue button here, you can chat, you can webcam. The webcam, you can see the way you see me. You can decide to be seen. Number 3, the audio, they can hear you. You can break up the rooms to various rooms. Maybe you have got discussions within the class, and then you break up those rooms. You divide the learners to different rooms. You can have multiple user whiteboard. It is there. It has that provision. Screen sharing, emojis, polling. So now here it is just for advert. You don't need to click. You can't click here. What you do, let me just hide this. If I want to be heard, to mute my microphone here, once I click this button,
you are now muted.
They can't hear me from the other end. That's why here it is bringing a notification, click to unmute yourself. So I click on this to unmute myself so that they can hear me from the other end. The chat room that I've talked about, you can come here and say hello students. Then they can be able to see this chat. Can help you to get an instant feedback from the learners. And of course here you can see users. You can see a list of the users that are already inside the class when they are there, because mine here is not having participants. You can't see anyone. Call, I can make a call or leave an audio, or change or leave an audio here. You see, leave the audio, I can decide. Video, I can choose to activate your video here. Only that here you can't see it. I cannot test this because the program I'm using, you can see me speaking. Yes, this very microphone has to, this very webcam, it has to use the very camera. So there is that correlation. That's why you can see here another program is not using, it will not get webcam video. Please make sure another program is not using webcam. So sorry for this. You can test it on your own machine, no problem. So you can test it. Let me select cancel. Share the screen. I want to talk about this. You remember the other file that you sent to the learners? You remember. So here you can decide to come and share it. Let me go back and open this file. Remember this file? Where did I pick it from? Okay. I picked it from here. Okay, training. Let me open it here. So you make sure your file is open. It was tested. It was slide transition, training slides, something of that nature. So you open the file that you want to share with your learners here. Okay, let me open it. Let me open this as I'm concluding, ladies and gentlemen. So I open. I've taken a lot of time. Okay. Excuse me, sorry for this. Okay. Okay, this is what I have. Okay, this is what I have. Okay, this is what I have. Assuming this is the file for history of art. Okay, I assume this is the file for history of what? Of art. Sorry, what you can see. Super1. It is okay for demonstration purposes. For demonstration purposes. Now, when it is open, while it is open, remember our stuff is here. Our browser, I've clicked on it, is here. So what you do? I come on screen share here. I click on before that. Do you see recording? Start recording. If at all you want to record everything that you do in this class, you click on that start recording here. Start recording. You record, you will be recording everything will be recorded. So that after this, the recording will remain in that very account. Once the learner comes tomorrow, or after a week, after a month, or after 2 months, 5 months, you have to find this very class. Whatever that transpired, you'll be in position to review and understand better. So that is the purpose of that start, because it is now recording. So let me screen share here. So there is entire screen. There is window. There is Chrome tab. Window, it will show me the active file here. So this one is what I want, the one that has scrambled T. I select it. Then I come here, T, share. Now this is being seen by my participants or by my learners. You see here, it is sharing it. To the learners now, they are able to see it like the way you see it on that screen here. You see how beautiful it is. Then whatever that you do for you, keep on scrolling. You keep on scrolling. How do you scroll? You go back to your file here. So I'll keep on scrolling. Okay, after that now, let's go to slide number 2. Then for demonstration purposes, of course. Slide number 3. Then they will be in position to see whatever that you tap on, as you can see it here still. Okay, I guess that one is clear. So after teaching, you're done with the teaching, you are free to come and stop this sharing tip. You have stopped it. You have stopped it. If you're a participant, you want to raise up your hand, you click on this hand, they will be in position to see you from the other side. I guess that is it. You want to add you want to add something here, so you click manage the presentation, external share an external video, select a random user. If you want to select a random user, you can click here, no viewers, but you can select randomly like the way you do it in class. James, say something about this. Now this manage presentation, you can manage it by maybe uploading others like that. Okay, so that's when you and the others take time and go through this. It's very, very simple. Okay, after that, members, you're done with the teaching. Come and click on these 3 buttons on your right and select end meeting. Yes. You're done. You have had that. You're done. And members, there, you're done. And this button here, as long as you set it very well, the time, how you see now, the time when it will not be there, you no longer see it here. You will not be in position to see it anymore here. And that is it. After that, come and log out from the system here. Select log out. Then you're done. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for being attentive. Please, where you have not understood, go back and rewind this video. You go back and rewind this video. Or else you can call me, or you can reach out for us. Then we can help you still. And you will be in position to deliver, to deliver in the best way. Thank you so much. And this is the digital era. We can't avoid this. So keep learning, let's benchmark from one another, and then we'll be better and better. Hilton High School, fear, gold, and shine. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.